Is so important in the story. Yes, Frank is a major player. And his loneliness and his hunger and his humanity, I think, really resonates for many people, including myself. But this is a different story. The bride, when she comes back and starts telling the truth, I mean, she's larger than life. She's iconic. She's like born from the dead. She's a monster. She's superhuman. She's super powerful. Being offered something that excites her mind, that's going like, you know, he's basically saying, I know that you're brilliant. I know that we could work together. I know that you can do this. And she, against all odds, she says in the following scene, this is not, this makes no sense. This is irrational. This is dangerous. This is a terrible, terrible idea. He says, aren't you curious? And she is. Realize that Frank, who is so lonely, should have his primary relationship be with someone in the movies. In the movies, he can take his scarf down. He can be safe, alone, and he can have, the way we do, an almost pretend relationship with somebody on the screen who doesn't know him at all, but like Ronnie Reed, who's the matinee idol who Frank loves, is Frank's best friend. What happens if we push it to the furthest extreme, where she has really intense needs, intelligence, vulnerability, power? Then what happens to that relationship? And then once I started to conceive of that as like, I think as a modern way of looking at an old mythology, and as a woman, well, who's that woman gonna be? And I wrote it without anyone technically in mind, but once I'd created this person who is kind of this like a powerhouse of a woman, it was only ever Jess.